Right, so here we are, 20 quid in. This has only been in here about 3 or 4 weeks, so hopefully there's some value in it. Looking good so far. This is my third board so far, and I've had a deal in every single board. Red forces. I've had a deal on every board so far, so oh, super deal. Okay. This is only my third board as well. I was 2 in for an £8 cash shot on my first board, so thought it might be worth going for. And that dog's dinner was 63 quid on my first board, so I like to think this is worth going for. That's the first time that's gone red as well, so let's go higher on it for the hell of it. 10 ring spins, not bad. Shame it's not red really. Oh yeah, I forgot I had mystery. Oh yeah, and I forgot the first board I had 2 mysteries and 2 skill continues, so I survived the first 2 mysteries as well. Yeah, that was always going to lose. No, actually, I think I was 15 in, actually, not 20. This might be 20 in now, I think. Oh no, well that's gone red for second board running now, so that's hopefully a good sign. The £3 cash shot straight away, isn't they? Oh bloody hell, it's giving me 4 deal symbols on the trot. Fair enough. This was in my Wetherspoons about 3 years ago, but that was before I started forcing really. So this will be my first time forcing this. It's pretty much like New York, as far as I can see. Let's make it 25 inch. At 25 in. I know my camera skills isn't at its best at the moment, but I don't feel entirely comfortable filming here at the moment. My Mega Streak hasn't gone red this time. You know, I've had a deal on every board so far though. It's not actually offered me more than a tenner on the cash shot so far though. Don't know if that's any reason to be concerned. Ugh. Dead as a dodo. Yeah, there we go. Let's hope this isn't going to mug me off like 11, that pie's done at times, so. I actually found this with a super start next board as well when I first went on this. That's kind of one of the positives I like to see. I swear I put a £5 in, it's just come up with like 4 quid. Weird. Well, Plug Life keeps going red. It didn't last board admittedly, but it keeps super boarding and dealing me though. Oh bollocks, had a no lose there. They'll teach me for being hasty. Dead. This one looping. Oh, super top dog again. Fair enough. Pretty had super deal as well, so the fact it's super dealing quite early has got to be a plus in it. Actually fine then. Of course it holds the trail and it gives you like one more symbol, doesn't it? Of course it does. Right, 40 in then. Of course, being hesitant to board here. Funny how when it gives you a symbol, it gives you a point so it holds a trail as well. Oh, there we go. Right. Deal. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Oh, it's not gone red, though. Tenner. That's my first tenner, actually. I'm always conscious though that I could be following up like somebody after a mega street, to be honest. Even if it's been left on 25p goes like this had originally. Because you never know, someone's like just mega street it and then left it with like dealing afterwards. So you know, obviously deal or no deals and things like that is normally commonly what you get after a mega street. Going on in the usually, so. Of course, I don't know what features are the best here. It's nearly giving me all the. Got an itchy leg. Do I dare? Yeah, I should have known it would do that. Just wanted to see if it was willing to give more than a tenner, to be honest. Right, 15 then. Of course, this isn't like Living Let Pie because I had it on Megastart originally. Like I thought it still gave it to you, even when you get like the bonus bling thing, but yeah, well, I'm just trying to lose it and hoping that will go red, to be honest, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to go red at the moment. Still doesn't seem to want to go red. Still isn't going red. I'm going to go red twice though. I just hope this isn't going to mug me off by what Live and Let Pie did that time. It's going to be 3 symbols in a row for a deal again. Not had mega yet though. Sleep Buggy Bag. Ah, survive. Now that's interesting. Obviously it's not the board because the Mega Streak isn't red, but if it's willing to give a survive now, does that mean something? Does that mean it's close if it's willing to give me a survive? I mean, on my first board it did give me 2 skill continues as well, which obviously gives you the chance to survive it, which I did. Got extra life as well. Oh bollocks, is that if I did have a no lose-lose there as well? Yeah, right. You can tell I'm hurrying this, can't you? Also, so I'm not entirely comfortable with filming, so I don't know how they take it in here, to be honest. So. Meh. Right, we've got 61 then. Don't like how this Mega Streak thing isn't going red again. Okay, now it is. Did go a while without her giving me the red Mega Streak. I'm always a little uncomfortable with forcing G squared, so if I'm honest. You know, I mean, I know like normally with a lot of betcons, it's normally easy to be positive about like being how close you are to like getting close to these boards and whatnot, but it's always been a bit of a different story with G squareds to me for some reason. G squareds always seem to be a little more difficult to force a board out, you know. Yeah, for me, G squareds are always tighter. They always seem to take longer to force out, and they're more likely to give flats, from my experiences. You know, I'm always a bit conscious about whether I'm going to have enough money, like in these situations, or when it comes to G squared ones. Red 10 would be a nice little sign here. No, it's still going to be shit cash shots. It's a dog's life. Getting pugged off. Well, streak is fairly high up now. Not that that particularly means anything, but extra life, it's all good in the hood. I moved up. Yeah, I should have known that was going to give me a 10. Boing! Yeah. If only those 10 win spins were red, yeah. Boing. Now to be fair, that dog's dinner was like, what? 63 originally. Right, hang on. I'm going to take another part here.